Hello, how are you everyone?
Hello.
Hi Shamim. Welcome to our class today, Taxonomy 1, and the presenter is myself, Doreen Kerubo Kennedy. The learning objectives of these lessons are: 1. We define binomial nomenclature. I hope you are able to see my screen. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Thank you. So by the end of the lesson, the trainee should be able to: 1. Define binomial nomenclature. 2. You should be able to explain the rules of binomial nomenclature. And 3. You should be able to describe codes used in nomenclature. Okay, binomial nomenclature. Tell us, what is binomial nomenclature? Wish to get to know if you have come across this word or it's a vocabulary. Yes, let's hear. Any attempt? All right. Binomial nomenclature is a two-word. That is binomial and nomenclature. Bi means two, and nomial is naming. Therefore, binomial means giving two names, while nomenclature means a system of naming. So when we talk of binomial nomenclature, we mean a system whereby an organism is given two names. And which names are these, Shamim? I seem not to be getting Shamim. Yes, Shamim.
Yes.
These names are which one? Binomial nomenclature is a system whereby we are giving two names. Which name and which one?
The species of the organism.
Yes. And the genus. Is that correct? Good. The genus and the species name. So, binomial nomenclature, a system in which an organism is given two names to denote a species of the living organisms. And the two names are the genus and the species. Rules of binomial nomenclature. Shamim, you can read for us the first rule. Thank you. So we are saying when you write these names when you type them, you have to have them italicized. And if you handwrite them, they have to be underlined separately. And the example we have given is the typed one. Then the second rule is the first name is the genus and the second name is the species. For example, Bidens pilosa. Which organism is that, Rollins? Yes, which organism is Bidens pilosa? Correct. That is blackjack. So Bidens is, we are saying the genus name is the first one and the second name is the species. Therefore, Bidens is the genus name and pilosa is the second name. The same applies to Z, which is the first name, Maize, the second name, Homo, first name, Sapiens, the second name. We go to rule number 3, which says genus name starts with a capital letter and species name always has small letters or begins with a small letter. And the example we have there, Bidens, you can see B is the first letter and it's a capital letter. P is a second name which is written in small letters. The same thing applies to Zemays and Homo sapiens. Zemays is an organism. Which organism is that? Zemays? It is the normal maize we know, and Homo sapiens is the human organism like me and you. Then we go to the next slide, which is the codes of nomenclature. We have International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. We have International Code of Zoological Nomenclature and International Code of Bacteriological Nomenclature. As you know, botanical nomenclature is a system for naming plants, zoological nomenclature system for naming animals, while bacteriological nomenclature a system of naming bacteria. And when we look at botanical code, we have the International Code of Nomenclature for algae, fungi, and plants denoted as ICN. And we are saying it is the system of rules and recommendations dealing with the formal botanical names, that is, names for plants, fungi, and algae. Are we together?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. We go to the next slide, which is Zoological Code of Nomenclature. And zoology is the study for animals, and therefore Zoological Code of Nomenclature is the code used to name animals. Therefore, we are saying zoological nomenclature is the system of names applied to taxonomic units of extant and extinct animals. Extant animals are the animals that we currently have, while extinct animals are the animals that are already phased out. Yeah. Then we have the third code of nomenclature, which is bacteriological nomenclature. As the name suggests, bacteriology, the study of bacteria, and the International Code of Nomenclature of Bacteria is denoted by ICN, and this is the scientific names that governs for archaea and bacteria. We can give examples of scientific names for bacteria, like we have Ascaris lumbricoides. Any other example I can get from class? Good. Yes. So those are the codes that we have. There are 3 of them, and we have discussed them. Maybe I may ask a question. What did we say the rules of binomial nomenclature are? Class? We are coming to the end of our lesson now. Anyone who can tell us the rules for binomial nomenclature? Yes, come on.
The first name is the genus name.
Correct. The other rule is, if typed, it has to be underlined, and if it's handwritten, it has to be, if typed, it has to be in italics, sorry, and if it is handwritten, it has to be underlined separately. Yes, correct. And the 3 codes of nomenclature: zoological nomenclature, bacteriological nomenclature, and botanical nomenclature. I wish to give you an assignment at this juncture, and the assignment is on the screen. Or maybe before I give you the assignment, let me hear if there is a question. Anyone with a question? All right. If there's no question, then this is the assignment for you. Classify the following living organisms based on their taxonomic units. Classify the following living organisms based on their taxonomic units. We have the dog, we have the leopard, the cat, neem tree, and gum tree. I wish to leave you with this assignment, which will type and present it in our next class, which is next week. And I wish you a lovely day. Thank you for your audience.
Thank you.
All right, bye.